Hey, who would have thought in a million years I'd be sitting in front of a camera about to, give a bit of information on myself, give you, the viewers, an insight to where it all started for me. Um, well, let's get started, I suppose. I'm Bites of Chicken. Some people may know me as Jay Stunner or Jay Adeloy. Um, I decided to sort of consolidate the whole name and just go with Bites of Chicken because that seems to be what I feel good with at the moment. I'm just gonna run with that, and hopefully all you people will get to know me by that name, and you'll be on this journey with me. So, why does the title say where it all started? Basically, as you can see, ID at Xbox. So I'm obviously a developer, and I'm a developer currently working on the title for the Xbox One called Gear Gauntlet. So, I'm not here to promote Xbox, I'm not here to bash Xbox or bash the competitors or anything like that. I have a PS4. I'm not really a Wii dude, but that's mainly because I don't really get on with Nintendo's policies. And, I like some of their games, but, I just feel like Nintendo need to change their approach to how they, with their consoles and maybe not market it so much to the younger generation and the kids and stuff like that. But that's a whole nother episode. Anyway, yeah, for me, it all started, way back. I ain't gonna, do the cliches and say, I had my Spectrum and my Commodore and all that kind of stuff. Let's just keep it real here, and I'm gonna go back to the times that that ain't fuzzy for me, and so let's just go straight to the Sega era. That's I can remember as a kid playing Sonic, Altered Beast, those kind of games. Sonic for me was like a real big one, and I really used to love that. I was quite ill child when I was young, so my parents used to spoil me with games and stuff like that. And Sonic was one of the games that they bought for me without fail. So that's why I can strongly remember that game. You know, um, and then another game for me that really stands out. I mean, we're jumping ahead now, but I'm just, what I mean, I know we like to keep these things kind of short and not overdo it with the talking. But let's fast forward to Final Fantasy VII. You know, that game was just amazing for me. Like when I saw the storytelling in that game and the depth that the game went into. When I look at it now, I feel like I can never play that game because it just looks like crap. But back then, it was just so amazing, and those FMVs and just everything. It just worked for me, and from that moment, I knew to myself that I would be in a position in life where I would be working on games. Because I just wanted to be part of something that was magical like that. To me, games is an expression of art form, and art form comes in all sorts of shapes and sizes. So, you might like the indies, you might like the triple A's, whatever. To me, it's all art, it's all beautiful. So, that's why I sort of directed my career or my studies and stuff like that in that direction. So, I studied, I did a gaming degree more on the computer science side, but it was involved with gaming, so I did like 3D modeling and stuff. I'm really sucky at art, and I say I'm not creative, but you can judge that for yourself. But I just did not like modeling and stuff like that. But when it came to coding, I just felt at peace with myself. Getting stuck in a code and doing all the logic, and you just get a sense of you just feel like like you just conquered the world whenever you fix a bug, and you just you spend hours on that, and it's just like yes, I finally did this. So for me, I knew that coding was the way forward for me, and that was something that I was going to pursue, and the funny story that during my time at university and stuff, I was like, I'm going to work on Call of Duty. I want to work on a game of that sort of nature, and I was really determined to put myself in a position where I could do that. But things changed for me during. getting towards the end of university, and I was just kind of like um, in the mind frame of I just want to do it all for myself, and I didn't even actually go straight into games because what happened, um, my now wife got pregnant. We ended up having two twins, so I needed to get a job where it was absolutely stable. And the games industry, as people know, you can be there 1 year, project finish, you can be out the door. So it was just too unstable for me. So I went into business applications and stuff like that. I started working for big corporations and making this big systems for them. Um, so by no means am I some, bottom feeder type guy in his basement, stuff like that. I own my own house, I'm married, got the kids, everything, got my job paid me nice. So, do you know what I mean? Don't, think I'm trying to come and make these videos to make money or whatever. It's not even about that. I'm just trying to give you a lot of insight into, what a developer is like. And I mean, I'm not your average developer, you know, um, but hey, this is what you're gonna get. Most developers will never do things like this, but I don't really care because I'm unconventional like that. But yeah, so I went to work, corporations and all that kind of stuff. But my passion for gaming was always there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this by myself, and then started messing around with X and A and stuff like that, and then moving on to uni, making my little things, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. But because of kids and stuff like that, and the wife, I had to keep putting my game down. So eventually, it just came to a stop. But then the Xbox came about, and then it was like, wow, I've got another shot at this. Maybe they'll take my game. Who knows? Um, so yeah, I gave it through to them. Got through. Bing bang bomb. I'm here. I did Xbox, and I'm not gonna try to say to you guys that I'm making the next best game, the next Minecraft or anything like that. I'm just making a game that I think is enjoyable, and everyone so far has been saying how addictive it is. Yes, it's not AAA, blockbuster with 3D models and grand music and stuff like that. But guess what? What's in there is quality. I didn't just skimp out and rush some rubbish out there. Otherwise, it would be out by now. But no, I'm trying to put that quality in there, make sure it's addictive, make sure it gets balanced, stuff like that. I got Steve Smith, Citizen Sleeve on Twitter. He's doing all the levels for me. Then I got Stephen White at Stephen White Music on Twitter. He's doing the music for me. And the game is coming out really well. And you'll see it on the Xbox Store sometime this summer. So look out for that one. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know how these videos are gonna go, if I'm honest, because like I said, I've never done them before. I've watched other people, and shout out to Big Game of Small Talk. They like to keep it funky out there, and they just be themselves and stuff like that. And then you got, again, shout out to the Tick Podcast. They like to, keep it Xbox and stuff like that. But I don't know. I have to see how I'm gonna go because although I'm an Xbox dude at heart, I just prefer the controller. This controller, it's amazing. Um, I can't lie and say I don't like PlayStation 4 or PlayStation. Do you know what I mean? Because I do. I just like games, so it's just one of those kind of things. So I'm probably gonna mix it up, talk about different type of games. Obviously, I'm using Upload Studio, so it's gonna be a bit hard to record PlayStation stuff on here. So I'll probably just sit here with the Xbox. So I just learned that there's a certain keyword that you shouldn't say when you're doing these videos. But back to what I was saying, it's going to be a bit difficult to record any PS4 footage whilst on this console. So not all videos may be from this console. I don't know. You viewers, maybe you'll probably be like one viewer, but give me some feedback or help me shape this video, help me shape this experience, however you guys want to see it. I ain't looking to, get the hundreds of thousands of viewers and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it's just gonna be me giving you some insight into what I do. Maybe keep it intimate and personal, But if it does expand to something, then maybe I have to start thinking out of the box and doing some stuff like that. I did try one time to do a Twitch stream of just me working on a game, but when I'm sort of working, I kind of get in a zone, so it's hard to sort of talk. And because I noticed the biggest streamers, they're the ones that act a bit crazy and act foolish and do weird things in front of the camera, and you know I can't really do that and code and make a game and stuff like that and be serious about it. So maybe you might see a light side to me during these videos. Maybe not. I don't know because do you know what I mean? It's just how things. Like I said, it's just all new to me. Um, maybe you might just get me just waffling. I don't know. Again, it's all new. But tell me what you wanna see, and just be on this journey with me. But I'm gonna kind of wrap things up because I know that people say you have to keep these videos short, so I don't want to sort of overstretch it and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I am a developer, so you can ask some questions. Obviously, I'm under NDA for a lot of stuff, so I can't tell a lot of things. But I can maybe help people who want to become developers, or just wanna just have a little chin bug with me. Um, but I think next video is gonna be slightly different anyway, because obviously I'm not gonna be talking about myself so much. But give me some feedback, whatever you want to say. I know there's gonna be some haters out there. They're gonna say, "Oh, who's this black dude sitting here?" Blah blah blah. I don't really care about any of that. I'm keeping it fresh, keeping it funky, keeping it me. So hey, get on board. Peace.